I want to pick up on a story Peter's been covering this week, which is a massive wind project in rural New South Wales. You would have seen on Monday night, Peter spoke with Emma Webb. She's a farmer just outside of Yass, which is near the ACT. And she's one of many in the area who are raising the alarm about this massive wind farm that would have 90 wind turbines put in their area, each one roughly the same size as a Sydney skyscraper.
We are collateral damage farmers, and that's a fact. Our community, like so many others, is being exploited by multinational billion-dollar corporations, and none of it is about saving the world or clean energy. It's about making money.
The local farmers are rightly worried that it'll change the area and kill their property values, which of course is okay if you're giving over your land to turn it into a wind farm because you'll be handsomely compensated, but everyone else has to sit by and just hope for the best. And they aren't going to take it laying down. The Yass Mayor Jasmin Jones has warned the nation's food bowl is at risk of going to a word I can't say on TV at this hour, but I think you can work it out. It starts with an S and ends with a T, and I'm pleased to say that Mayor Jasmin Jones joins me now. Jasmin, welcome. You're obviously fired up about this, as is the rest of the community.
Our hearts are breaking over this. Regional Australia deserves to be treated with respect, and we've done our heavy lifting. We already have 6 state significant projects within Yass Valley, and that's not even including what's coming over the horizon at us. We talk about these 90 turbines that are being proposed by Wind Prospect, but that's the tip of the iceberg. We're talking about a turbine tsunami hitting regional Australia. Just Yass Valley alone, we're looking at another 500 turbine projects that want to get a Guernsey in our region, and we're not even a res zone. So we really need the whole country to wake up, smell the coffee and say, is it worth it? The pendulum needs to swing on net zero. We need our Metro mates' support because we've done some pretty serious heavy lifting on this already.
Well, we saw footage this week from the town meeting that you had last week. James Willis from the Daily Telegraph, a guest on this show every week, was there, and it was very clear from what we saw there that the community is angry. You feel like, as mayor, the community feels like you're not being listened to by people in the city, you're not being listened to by the proponents of this project or the state government. Why do you think there is this feeling that, well, you should just be able to cop it? You know, us in the city, I'm in Sydney right now, we need our power, you should be able to cop it.
It's time to turn off the PS5s and take a walk in the afternoon and actually think about what you enjoy about your area, and then put the shoe on the other foot and figure out what we actually enjoy. We do a lot of heavy lifting already in our community. We've got drought. The farmers are at mental breaking point over this project. It's dividing our community, and we're helping keep the lights on already. But it's now time to see, well, what do we actually value about the regions? What do we value about our food bowl? These turbines are shedding microplastics, and now farmers have to tick a box whether to say their beef and their lamb is actually raised in an area that has turbines. So we've got to decide what we want for our regions, and the people who live and work here deserve the same kind of respect that's afforded metro areas too.
I said on air the other night that the neighbouring properties perhaps need to set up platforms and charge people to come and watch all the birds that are going to get chopped up by these wind turbines, because that's the only way you're going to make money out of it. And going back to the previous point, it's this idea that people in the city feel like they know better and you should be able to just deal with it. Do they not realise that this is land that is productive land? It produces, as you say, the food that we need to eat in this country. The population's not shrinking, and yet they want to take over productive land to turn it into wind farms.
And it's not only that, this is Ngunnawal country, and I've got to face our local custodians and say their totem animal, their wedge-tailed eagle, could be on the, getting chopped to pieces out there in these paddocks. Plus our farmers, we need cohesion because they're the ones that are going to go and fight fires in the Rural Bushfire Brigade. We can't have a situation where one landowner who hosts 90 of these turbines and is making millions has to go and work next door to their neighbour who has to put up with that view and the sound and the noise and the chemical pollution of it, and expect them to work together. It's dividing our communities, and these slick business people that come in representing foreign companies are destroying our regions. We've actually got an amazing not-for-profit organisation in our area called Remount, and they're right next to this proposal. They help veterans with PTSD get back on their feet by connecting them with country. That's going to get shot to hell with this. We also have the space sector in Yass Valley that relies on dark skies and low electromagnetic interference. That's going to get shot. So we've got a lot at stake here. It's not just about agriculture. It's about a lot of sectors that rely on great dark skies at night, clean air during the day for the paddocks, for the animals, and for our community to actually want to live here and produce our metro mates food and fibre, and also our world-renowned cool climate wine.
Jasmin Jones, good luck. Keep fighting the good fight. Thank you for joining me tonight.
We will. Thank you.